We were told to stay true to the spirit of the book, to the content of the book, and that we have followed 100%. But this is there for last 2 years. Why now? Why the opposition now?
Ladies and gentlemen, here I bring to you Mr. Vijay Gutte. Hello, sir. It's a pleasure to have you on our podcast.
Same here. Thank you.
So, sir, at the very outset, I would like to begin from the writing perspective. And you have adapted the book into a screenplay, along with two other writers, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. So Mayank is someone who I got on
Mayank
board.
Tiwari.
Mayank Tiwari.
Yeah.
So me and Mayank Tiwari, we have worked on the screenplay and along with Aditya Sinha. Aditya Sinha is a journalist. He was a journalist.
Okay.
He has been an editor of DNA also.
I see.
So we have had a team of 3 people working on the script. So Mayank is the key person who has been there since long.
So tell me about the research part, as in when you were, adapting an entire book, and it's quite a cumbersome book. When you're adapting an entire book into a screenplay, were there any liberties taken? Were there any facts that were a little molded? I mean, as they call it, cinematic liberty, for cinematic liberty.
No, the first thing is we were told to stay true to the spirit of the book, to the content of the book, and that we have followed 100%.
Okay. The fact that the trailer is being heralded in the industry, which is again a good thing, but again there are certain controversies that are arising from various people who are putting their two pies bitten, putting in their opinions, especially when they are uncalled for completely. So, what are we going to say about it? Does that speak volumes about the kind of intolerance that is there for the film industry and, a production for that matter, which is as big as this?
Oh, I have just experienced this opposition in last few days. I'm shocked. I'm a little upset because this book was released in 2014. It became bestseller.
Yes, yes.
Every mainstream media had given out the content of this book in 2014 only. And they have run it for hours and hours on each and every channel when the book came. So everything is a fact since 2014 because it came in public domain.
Okay.
That we are going to make this film. This started in 2016 when the
2.5
producers announced
years,
it. Yeah. So we announced the film. It was a big announcement. I think the film is in media for quite some time now. And we announced the first poster. We went for the shoot. That also was announced everywhere. First schedule was complete. Then second, everything was in public domain. And till few days back, there was not even an email, a letter, or any kind of opposition which was shown towards the project by anyone.
I see.
Because if it would have been out there. So there was no opposition. So my point is, if for 4 years there was no opposition, when the book is in public domain, the content is in public domain, it's very well known. If anyone had any objection, why didn't they come before? This is the biggest question, because then maybe the producer would have stopped the film if they would have come long time back.
A film has a much wider reach, has a much wider audience attraction capability. So, thinking on that term, if it was published in a book and the contents were out, we all know it for a fact that there are thousands of books and thousands of readers for that matter. But again, I would like to reiterate that as far as the audience of a film is concerned, it is like proliferating. I mean, it is everywhere. Whereas the readers of a book are very, you cannot really compare the audience.
I got your question that it has a
wider reach.
But that's what I'm trying to say, that for the last 2 years, we are making a film that is known to everyone. The book was already there.
Absolutely.
So for the last 2 years, if there was any objection, anything, if this, whatever logics we are talking about, because these are practical things.
Absolutely.
That a movie has a wider reach, people like to see it. But this is there for last 2 years. Why now? Why the opposition now? When the movie is about to release, it's just 10 days to go. Why nobody can see the trailer of the film on YouTube? It's not me, it's thousands of people posting on Twitter also. There is a hashtag which is trending.
Yeah.
YouTube not showing accidental.
But why do you think something of that sort would even happen? Because earlier, I mean,
There are a lot of whys which is happening in related with this film, and I don't want to question it. I want to take it the way it's happening.
it's also not about questioning. It is to a certain extent about logical reasoning. I mean, when you're talking about a film, it is something that's got to do with art. It's something that's got to do with research. It's something that's got to do with a lot of understanding.
How do I answer this? I am facing these things for the first time. There is a lot of freedom of expression, freedom of speech talks
Yes,
in our
yes,
country,
absolutely.
and I don't know how to say why people are doing these kind of things, because as per me there is a body called CBFC. You have to go to the body. There has been a proper process followed. CBFC gave us a lot of questions, because for them also it was one of its kind film. We had to answer all those questions. We have to prove it to them in the book, where there are certain scenes on which they had doubts, and we had to tell them this is how, and this is where in the book the scene is coming. So they have followed a process. Then they have given us a certificate. Then we have started with the promotions. After this, if someone is talking anything, I think they should talk to the CBFC, not to us, you know.
Tell me about the performance and the casting, especially. How did you zero in on the actors? I mean, the fact that Mr. Anupam Kher would be playing Mr. Manmohan Singh, Akshaye Khanna would be playing the narrator, the writer of the book. How was that zeroed in on?
Okay, so Anupam ji was definitely my first choice, because if you see Anupam,
So he was just
ji's-
your choice, or was it a collective choice?
No, he was my choice. Every call in the movie has been taken by me only, because
Okay.
that was my first condition.
I see.
Even though I'm a debut director, but I told my producer also, I told all my actors also that it may sound rude, but I will not listen to anyone.
Okay.
I need to take the blame also, and maybe if the movie does well, credit also. But see, it has to be one vision. This is
Absolutely.
not a movie which is a normal movie. There was a lot of research involved in this.
Absolutely.
Why there is a dialogue, how the dialogue can be said, everything. It requires it. Me and Mayank Tiwari, who's the writer of the film, we have nearly worked on only the research part for 5 to 6 months, only on the research part.
Okay, I see. Tell me about the ban that I was asking you about, the ban in Madhya Pradesh. Why did it happen? Do you think it's justified?
No, I think it's been taken back by the Congress party. See, every day in the morning when we were getting up, there was some kind of a ban.
Absolutely.
And there was some kind of opposition. Like today, lot of mainstream media is covering that Punjab is going to ban the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
That
there
seems to
if
me
you can
now.
see in the
Okay. I
Google
see.
News and everything.
That was the wonderful director of the film, Mr. Vijay Gutte. My name is Sandeep with htdesimartini.com. Thanks for watching.